Living the Vibes with Viaman.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the second episode of Living the Vibes. I'm your host, Vimont. Today, we're gonna talk about vacations, how to plan your vacation, the budget, the backpacking, and everything. But before that, let's see what happened to the so-called premiere episode. So, the premiere episode was supposed to premiere on August 1st. But I had a problem with the Wi Fi connection, something that I'm gonna explain later on. So, it was supposed to air on August 1st, but unfortunately, it premiered on August 17th. The Wi Fi connection was not the only problem with that. You see, when I uploaded the video, it was, about 40 minutes, I guess. Then another 40 minutes in processing. And then YouTube told me that only verified people can upload the episodes more than 15 minutes. Well, thanks a lot, YouTube. You could have told me that a little bit earlier. So anyway, I had to upload it a second time. I add the description, I add the title and everything. And what happened? Well, a little more than 20 views. Not the kind of views that I was expecting, but who knows, maybe in the future the views will increase eventually. So the other problem that I actually had was that on the third day, on August 21st, my YouTube channel was terminated. I don't know why. According to YouTube, I was violating their community guidelines, which is not true. I wrote them an email and they sent me back their answer in a little more than 6 hours the same day, and my YouTube channel was reinstated. They saw that it was a mistake. I really hope that this don't happen to any one of you. I've heard that it happens to a lot of people, but it really doesn't make sense to me why channels that don't violate the community guidelines get their channels terminated. The funny thing was that I barely used this channel. I uploaded the video, and the only thing I did was sharing the video and sharing my channel to my social media accounts, and that was it. I didn't share my channel too much in a day to be called a bot. I didn't make any comments or anything like that. I didn't share any direct messages to people on social media with the message, click here, watch my video. I haven't done any of that. But it is what it is. YouTube reinstated my channel, so thank you, YouTube. I know we're all people, I know we make mistakes, so let's just forget about that. But if why I'm telling you this story, if somehow someday your channel gets terminated, and if you're 100% sure that you haven't violated any of YouTube's community guidelines, like commenting too much or sharing too much or thumbnail that is not specificate to your episode. If you post on your thumbnail that some celebrity that does not appear on it, that also is breaking the community guidelines, something that I didn't know. And of course, also be careful about the copyright. This is something that I have another channel. It's called Vymon's Vlog channel, and I have made copyright claims at the beginning because I didn't know about that. But be sure to not make that. If you're using YouTube Shorts, you can use the music from the YouTube library. There are plenty of music, so make sure to not break the copyright strikes, because that is really serious. Not only that YouTube can terminate your channel, but you can get some serious of lawsuits. So anyway, vacations. I was recently on vacation, and I decided that I want to make an episode about the vacations, how to plan your vacation, how to book your vacation, the budget of the vacation, what to put in your backpack, and how to make your plan about what to visit on your vacation. So let's start with the planning of the vacation, the holiday, the beach vacation, by the way, we're gonna talk about. So something that I really want to talk about is a lot of people, including me, especially the summer vacation, they book it literally in the last minute. Don't do that. Over the last few years, I was thinking about I want to go for 5 days, I want to go for a week, I want to go at this hotel, or I want to go to this apartment, or I want to rent an entire house with my friends. And then, so many things that are in my head. Eventually, I booked my vacation in the last minute, or at some years I haven't actually booked a vacation because there are so many things on my head. Eventually I just say, you know what, I'm just gonna skip the vacation this year. So plan your vacation at least a month before you go. If you're planning to go on vacation in August, just make sure that at the end of June or in the early July, you have already booked your vacation. Trust me, that is gonna be in your favor. Now the next thing is the budget. We all wanna have the best vacation that we possibly can, but just make sure that you don't pay too much money, because your vacation might be the best in your life this year, but at the end of the day, when you calculate your budget, you're gonna see that you've spent 2, 3, or even $5,000 on vacation that really was the best vacation on your life, but you could have done that with a vacation for $1,500. So just make sure you do that on time. Also, the other thing that you should definitely do is do your research. First of all, like I said, you should think about whether you want to stay in a hotel or in apartments that are for rent, or if you are with 5, 10, or even more friends with you, you can rent a house for a few days. It actually is probably one of the best options. It depends, of course, on the destination. The other thing that you have the most important thing that you have to watch about the hotels or houses or guest apartments is the review. Don't book a hotel that has only 5 stars. Make sure you book a hotel that has at least 7, 7.5, or even 8 stars. Mostly for cleaning, for the distance to the beach. Also make sure that the hotel has a good Wi-Fi connection. As I said earlier, I wasn't able to upload my premiere episode on August 1st because I didn't have the Wi-Fi connection that I was supposed to have, which really pissed me off. You know, a lot of hotels in these days are saying on the website that they have Wi-Fi connection, but when you go to the hotel, it turns out that they don't have a strong Wi-Fi connection. They charge you for the Wi-Fi connection, or they don't have any Wi-Fi connection at all. Also, the parking. If you are going on a trip with your car, make sure that the hotel has a parking and they don't charge you. I don't know how much is the parking all over the world, but here in Europe, because I'm currently based in Europe, the hotels charge you for parking, and they charge you a lot, as well as they charge you for Wi-Fi. You know, the hotel that I was in this year, in early August, they charged me for 2 days more money for Wi-Fi than I was paying here at home, which is totally unbelievable for me. If you're traveling, obviously if you're gonna travel with a plane, you cannot plan your trip. But if you're traveling with car, make sure that you leave somewhere in the early morning, around 5 or 6 a.m., so you can make sure that you're gonna skip the heavy traffic. Especially if you're gonna travel in a long destination, it's gonna be for 5, 6, or even more hours. If you're traveling somewhere that your destination is gonna be only for 2 hours, then I guess that there is no problem that you're gonna leave in 8 or 9 a.m. in the morning. So the research, again, you should probably watch this when you pick a hotel. Make sure that you see this hotel in the different websites, on Booking, on TripAdvisor, and many more, because over the years I have watched a lot of hotels, and trust me, in different websites there are different amount of money per night. I don't know why, but it is what it is. Also make sure if you're paying only for sleeping, or you're paying for extra breakfasts, lunch, dinner, or if you're paying for all-inclusive. For me personally, all-inclusive is not really a good option, especially if this is a beach vacation, because I don't want to go somewhere and just be in some prison, you know, because I feel like I'm in a prison when I stay in a hotel that offers all-inclusive, and you know, the breakfast is from 7 to 10 a.m. and then from 11 to 1 p.m. is the lunch, and then snacks, and then dinner, and I don't have actually time to go to the beach. I don't have time to see the places that I want to visit for my vacation. Which leads me, by the way, to the second chapter of this topic. Make a plan of the things that you want to visit. If you're going to a beach vacation, you're probably gonna stay most of your time, of course, at the beach because you wanna get tanned. But if you're going in Paris or in Madrid, in Barcelona, in New York, you definitely wanna make a plan list about the things that you wanna see. You know, the Eiffel Tower, the Statue of Liberty, the Olympic Stadium in Berlin, and many, many, many more. So be sure that you're gonna make your planning list. So now you have already planned when and where you're gonna go on vacation. You have booked your hotel. You have made your plan list when you're gonna visit your favorite places, and how much your budget is going to be, and of course when you're gonna leave. That is really, really important because the vacation, the spending your vacation is important, but you don't want the traveling to be that annoying. So the next thing on the list is the backpacking. Trust me, this could be a nightmare if you don't know really what to put in your backpack. So since you're going on beach vacation, there are three things that you definitely need, and that is a sunscreen, an umbrella, and a hat or sunglasses, because you definitely don't want to get burnt out by the heavy UV rays, especially in the first day. Trust me, you don't want to look like a cancer in the second or the third day, and for the rest of your vacation, because that really sucks. I have experienced that many times over the years, and I've learned that I have to wear my sunscreen and umbrella if the sun is really, really heavy. So like I said, umbrella, sunscreen, sunglasses, swimwear also. A you wanna have the best memories in your head, but also in your computer and your social media accounts. So make sure that you have a cell phone with a nice high quality camera or a DSLR camera. Also, don't forget your charger. That also have happened to me a few times. Hopefully, very soon a lot of the devices, the phones, the tablets, even the laptops, are gonna be with the USB-C. So that means that if I forget my charger, I can use it from a friend of mine. Now when you go to the beach, except the sunscreen and the umbrella that you definitely have to have, and your swimwear, of course, if you're gonna swim, is the snacks. Now make sure that don't eat snacks with a lot of fats, especially if you're in the afternoon when the sun is really heavy, because too many fats, too many carbonated drinks, including beers, it's gonna make you feel uncomfortable, and you don't wanna eventually have to leave the beach because of that. And of course, don't forget to stay hydrated. always have a bottle of water with you. This is really important. So speaking about staying hydrated, the advice that I can give you is that you should avoid times from 12 to 4 p.m. because the sun, especially in July and August, at that time is really heavy. So if you want to have a good tan, just go somewhere in 6 or 7 a.m. in the morning until 11, and then after 4 p.m. because at 12 until 4 p.m. the sun is really really tough. And of course the backpacking could not miss, the clothes, the fashion. I'm really speaking about men's fashion only. Make sure you got a few t-shirts, a few vests, shorts, sandals or sneakers, whatever you wanna have. Some fragrance, of course, some hairstyle products like gel or wax, paste, sprays, styling powder, and of course some jewelry, some bracelets, some necklace, rings if you want to use. But I suggest that you put jewelry only on dinner's nights. Don't wear them on the beach because you could probably lose them in the sand or in the sea or the ocean when you swim. It happened to me also. The other thing that you should do when you go on vacation is that make sure that you bring extra cash with you. In the 21st century, you can pay a lot of things through your phone. You can book your vacation through your phone. You can pay with your phone or your credit card. Your snacks, your lunch, your dinner, but it actually depends on where you're at. If you're in Europe, in France, in Germany, you can do that anywhere. But if you're somewhere in South America, in Asia, and even some places in Eastern Europe, trust me, I've been there. The credit card is not available everywhere. A lot of places is available, but not everywhere. So make sure you bring extra cash, especially for snacks. In the restaurants, credit card is available, but in some local stores, when you want to buy some snacks, some water, some beer, you make sure that you bring cash with you. Of course, in the local currency, in dollars, in euros, or whatever the kind of currency they're using. And of course, people, there's something that a lot of you still cannot are not able to do. Turn off your cell phone, god damn it. Turn off all of your devices. Do not answer to email, do not answer to text messages, do not answer to calls, because hey, you're on vacation, god damn it. Don't answer to your colleagues, don't answer even to your friends. I have been so many times on vacation, and some of my friends are answering calls, texting to some of their colleagues, and half of our vacation we have spent it in texting. This is so annoying. Speaking of texting, also be sure not to use social media that much. Share your stories, share your photos, your videos, and everything on Instagram, on TikTok, on Twitter, on here on YouTube. But don't spend too many time on social media, because that is really annoying, especially if your friends are not that social media addicted, which is very rare, of course, in these days, because a lot of people, including me, are social media addicted. But I'm trying to stay no more than 30 to 60 minutes in a day, because there are a lot of people are staying in 2, 3 or more hours every day on social media. And of course, last but not least, the most important thing that you should do on vacation is just to have fun. Like I said, don't think about the social media. Don't think about your your home. Did I turn off my computer? Did I turn off the lighting and blah blah blah, things like that? Yeah, this is important, but you have already left your home for a few days. I don't think that something is gonna happen. So have fun, spend smart, eat healthy, stay hydrated, put your sunscreen on, and this is it, guys. So remember the 6 tips for a nice vacation. Wear your sunscreen and umbrella. Avoid getting sunburned, especially in the first day. Avoid the beach from 12 to 4 p.m. Because the UV rays are really devastating at that time of the day. Stay hydrated. Save money. Don't spend too much money on useful things that you don't need. Also, be careful when you're a tourist and you are on a destination that you don't really know a lot about. There are some destinations that people, I have read that people that are being robbed. So be careful about that. Do not wear too heavy backpack on the beach, because this is exhausting, and also you risk to get robbed with all your stuff, all your passports, your ID, your driving license, your jewelry, your money. So make sure that you put them on a secret place. If the hotel you're staying in has a safe, you should better use it, especially for your IDs and your most of your money. Just bring a little cash in you for some water to stay hydrated, and for some snacks. And also, make good memories. Make good memories in your head. Mostly make good memories on your phone. Make good videos. Make good photos. Post some of them when you're on vacation. But post most of them after the vacation. So make sure that you don't spend a lot of time, like I already said, on social media. And this was it, guys. Plan your hotels, book your vacation, spend smart, make good memories, turn off your phones, make good vibes. And this was it. Thank you for watching. I really hope that the second episode was not that annoying as the first one. I think that the first episode was actually not that bad. Um, Now I'm gonna do my best to put this podcast on Spotify and Google Podcasts and Apple Podcasts, because I know that YouTube is a great place for podcasting, but still podcasting's bigger audience are on platforms like Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Amazon Music, and many more. So I'm gonna do my best to put this podcast out there as an audio file. As a video, you can always watch this podcast here. And of course, also make sure that you bring some souvenirs, something that is gonna um, bring good memories in you, like I did with these sunglasses, or with this nice hat of Tommy Hilfiger. So when you look at those things, good vibes are gonna bring in your heart. And also, I'm not really a fan of those things, but this year I have collected a few seashells. Look at this one. It's pretty nice. You can always buy them in the local store, but why buying them when you can collect them for free? This is really big one. The biggest one that I got is really cool. See, so this is it, guys. Thank you for watching. Be sure to subscribe to my channel. Be sure to like this video, make a comment, tell whatever you like it in this podcast, what you don't like in this podcast, so I can be better and better in every episode. And this is it, guys. Don't forget, good vibes are always the most important thing in life. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next week on the next episode. I'm your host, Diamond. See you soon.